Dr. Birx,
Yes,
who he said
you're
was
right.
amazing.
Yep.
And Fauci.
Yes.
And he, against his will, I guess, but he stopped saying some of the trickier things or the more conspiracy theory focused things. Like, remember when Clorox, I get it that some people
Yes,
call
I
it the
remember.
inject the bleach hoax or whatever,
Yes.
but they had to release a statement. He had to, stop talking about light therapy, and he had to stop talking about hydroxychloroquine and those things. I mean, all of that is happening in conjunction with the administration and the civil servants who have been there forever, like Fauci and Dr. Birx, and the social media companies who have to be out there to make sure that we're not letting bad information out into the public, because people are desperate. When you are scared to lose your life like that, you'll do anything to cure it, to protect your loved ones. And I don't like this rewriting of timeline history and all of it. And Zuckerberg is trying really hard. He has a trial coming up in April, scared of the FTC. I mean, the whole interview, if you listen to it, that is a guy who is really freaked out that people are going to come after him because his company has been selling personal information about young girls whose mental health and safety has been directly damaged by his company.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You think he wants protection from Trump, so because this is coming.
He's running to a safe place. I'm not saying that some of it he doesn't agree with.
Okay,
but that's a really enormous reversal for someone to go under. With Bezos, he talks less, right, about what he's thinking, and maybe the Washington Post should have never done endorsements. Right? Maybe that's the way that it should have been. Right. But I don't know as much about what Bezos thinks about Trump as I do certainly about what Zuckerberg now thinks and what Elon Musk thinks. Talk about someone that the left shouldn't have given the cold shoulder to. Wish we'd had him at the EV summit. We'd be having a very different discussion.
Tulsi.
Well,
Musk. You don't like Tulsi? I love Tulsi. Do you don't like? Tell me. Go ahead.
I work with a lot of people who do. I've never met her personally. I'm sure I've heard she's very friendly, super nice, etc.
Yeah.
I have some real issues with her politics and her transformation and concerns over, her trip to Syria, the kinds of things that she said when she got back about how the general populace actually liked Assad. Russia Today or the news over in Russia are a little too hot on her for my taste. They usually know someone that will help them get out their message. I'm not in any way calling her a foreign agent at all, but those talking points are no good. And I think her confirmation hearing will be very difficult. But I don't know how life can be a horseshoe, right? You could be a Bernie Sanders person and Trump is the other side of it. And in the 2016 election, Bernie Sanders and Trump sounded very similar on their economic populism. But there are so many things that are core to the Democratic Party orthodoxy, including, the right to choose, believing in equity and inclusion, believing in a strong social safety net, that the right doesn't hold up. And so I'm not really sure how she ended up there. But again, I've heard that she's awesome. She's an awesome hang.